All right, YouTubers, it is 6:30 in the morning, and I am leaving. Headlights are on. It's very foggy. Waiting for cats to get settled. I think I'm gonna have to stop. I'm leaving St. Cloud Clearwater area, headed to the UP. Turn the headlights off as I'm going through the campground. Here comes Vinny. Herding cats is a constant everyday activity. I got 3/4 of a tank. We'll get through Minneapolis. Hopefully not too bad of traffic. Hi, Vinny. There's that cat herding thing, and I've gotten used to it, but this 17-pound cat rides on my lap the entire trip. Gets old. I didn't sleep well last night. I tried to get moving a little quicker. I wanted to be on the road by 6, but 6:30 is going to have to do. Now we can turn the headlights on. It is foggy. I don't know how well you can tell. GoPro stuff. It is very foggy.
1/4 mile, turn left.
Honestly, it is much foggier in person than over the GoPro. Can you tell how foggy it is? These are the kind of days where you just gotta be careful. Don't try to set any records and arrive safely at your destination. Can't see anything, can you? Neither of us might get to see much of Minneapolis this morning. I think I'm heading towards rain in the UP, which is funny. All right, go. Getting on 24 to get to 94. Well, it's a foggy mess.
1/2 mile, turn left.
So as I drive through this fog, I'm just going to let you know, towards the end of this, I'm going to give an on-camera long ramble about this trip. But enjoy the fog. All right. Straight into construction. On to 94. We're gonna go easy here. You can't see anything, so GoPro, stop recording. Yikes, yikes, yikes. This is terrible. It's worse than it looks. Real looks worse than a GoPro for once. I'm staying careful because I really can't see very far. My goodness. All right, GoPro, stop recording. 694 and 94. I'm getting on 694. The fog just kind of lifted. It's still up there, but it's been thick for a while. 25, 30 miles anyways. I don't think I was going too fast, but then again, nobody passed me. Please do me a favor, don't text and drive. Ugh. It wasn't me, but it was right in front of me. It was pretty close. Somebody swerved because got by and back to texting. Also, when people pass you, which happens to me, you know, the whole time, almost every passenger is looking at a cell phone. Almost every single one. It's kind of funny. All right, we'll see what we see. I don't know if we're going to see much of Minneapolis. I guess it's funny, but a little sad too. I don't like people doing that when they're riding with me. Maybe that shows I'm a little bit older, but it's the same thing at a restaurant. Don't go to a restaurant with me and spend your whole time on your phone. Let's have some interaction, please. Now again, going through a city, I'm here out of the way. Through the rest of this video, I do a lot of talking, but now I'm going to throw in some music. I'd like a Tesla, please. $7:28 in the morning. I know I'm in the middle lane, but there's a lot still jumping on and off, and I am in nobody's way. I'm going 5 over the speed limit, and I feel fine about it. Even though it is a pet peeve of mine in certain circumstances. Just takes one chowderhead up there, get everybody all over their brakes. I guess I'm driving a little bit faster because I really want to get to the Yoop. These people don't pay attention. Hold on, Eduardo. Oh. Right into the sun. You don't need that, do you? So that was Minneapolis, St. Paul. Lots of traffic, but moved pretty well. Nothing to complain about other than Minnesota, you're living up to your reputation of terrible roads. I kind of moved to the middle lane because the right lane is so terrible. But I'm not in anybody's way again, so I'm on here for a while. I was gonna say something. At least the road got better. It was really bad. All right. Eventually I'm gonna get to 29 and I'm gonna cut across the rest of the middle of Minnesota, Wisconsin, and back to the Yoop. Got over half a tank of gas. I'm gonna make myself stop when I get to a quarter and fill up. I'm tired of playing silly games. But fingers crossed for good roads. Eddie drives well on good roads. Decent roads. Oh, we're doing 70. Doing the speed limit. Let's slow down. 65. All right. Not a lot to show you. It's warming up a little bit. I might be headed towards rain, I think. I forgot to tell you. I'm in Wisconsin now. Yay! Sorry about that. It doesn't make a lot of difference to you, though. This looks like that rain I might be gonna get. Might be gonna get? Yeah. It's early. I'm still tired. I've been driving for a couple hours, so about 130. Yeah, about 130 miles I've gone. Rain wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. It's cooler, right? Welcome to Menominee. I think they pronounce it the same, but it's not in the Yoop. Menominee, Wisconsin. I think it's spelled slightly different, but I think they say it the same way. I don't know. There might be another N in the one in the Yoop. I don't know. All right, here's my exit to pick up 29. Oh, we gotta slow down fast. You don't slow down on the highway. You slow down on the exit ramp. Drives me crazy. Anyways.
1/4 mile, turn right.
Yes, elf boy. 29 is gonna take us across the center. GPS is a wonderful thing.
Turn right.
Look at all those signs.
Continue on route.
It's a lot greener. Weird, huh? When you get rain, you can see that the road's still wet. They've had rain recently. I got maybe 4.5, 5 hours. Just over, well, I'm about 3 hours into this drive, I think. Yeah. All right. I stopped well before a quarter of a tank, just under a half a tank. Filled up. Might make it all the way, but might stop again too. Come on, Vin. One-eared diabetic goofball back on my lap as we go. I've already passed a few others. Looks like a traveling circus or fair or something like that. Everybody's on their way to bring smiles to people. I'd like to come back and do Door County, the Door Peninsula. I think that would be pretty cool. We're passing people. Rain around Green Bay. Getting away from Green Bay. I think that's Green Bay on the right. The bay itself. Not the city, the water. Getting closer and closer to the U. Exit's coming up in about a mile. Sky's cleared up. I'm on US 41. Heading east to the U. I don't know what else to say. Just heading east to the U. Got a guy that's been following me for about 30 miles. Kind of wanted him to go around me. I slowed down a little bit and he wouldn't go around me. Closing in on Marionette, which is basically the state line. I'm almost in the U. Losing my lane here. Got some construction. Got the air on too. It's not hot, but it's muggy. But I'll let you enjoy the end of Wisconsin and the beginning of the U. Who would have thunk that little detour would cause this much problems? Guy got all mad back there, beeping his horn at people, but they had covered the stop sign for us. but probably not for him, and it might have still said 4-way underneath it or something. So he got all wound up.
1/4 mile.
He beeped it. I'm pretty sure he beeped at me and the guy behind me. Hopefully by now he's gotten over it. You don't care about any of that. Menominee is coming up.
Turn left.
You don't have to stop. You don't have to stop. There's nothing there to stop for. On a personal note, I'd like to congratulate myself for not swearing on camera like I wanted to. That was fortunate. I thought I messed up. Look at me in this old van dusting people off the line. Don't know who they're messing with, do they? There we go, I got another one. This van ain't messing around with these people. Get out of my way. Well, YouTubers, I don't know if I missed the sign, but welcome to the Yoop. The Yoop welcomes me. I'm excited to be back in the Yoop. There's beautiful Lake Michigan. I'm on M35 running along the coast. Off to your right if you can see it. There we go. Beautiful Lake Michigan. It's hazy and covered. But it's beautiful, and it's Lake Michigan. This car's driving me crazy. I ain't got the power to pass quick. So I'm just gonna relax and take it all in. Trying to stay calm and really wanting to be at the destination. Well, I've been in a traffic jam, 2 traffic jams in the UP. Longer in traffic jams in the UP than the rest of the drive across the country. What are you gonna do? So I figured since I'm sitting here with nothing to do, I'll go ahead and wrap up this video and I'll be on camera. So my trip so far is about 5,000 miles from Ohio up to the UP, all the way across to Washington State and back, across the Rockies, through Montana, which takes forever, across the Cascades. And when I set out, I'd had some work done before that, and by the time I got up here to Michigan, something that I had replaced broke again, and I am still trying to deal with the Dodge dealership back in Ohio. They got me pretty upset, so once I get back there, I'll be going in there. Hopefully not to yell and scream. They just keep messing around, so we'll leave it at that. So when I was here in the UP, I was going up to Ontonagon and the RV overheated. It ended up being a cap, and then I set off on the trip and I got to Duluth and Eddie acted a little weird. So I was, for the first time ever, I was kind of anxious about the RV, making it there. But I made it there, I made it back, and now being back, I have a newfound love and respect for this RV because he just chunked right along real well. A couple of the big passes through the Rockies and the Cascades, you know, I was 35 miles an hour up them, but he kept going, and I didn't feel the need to beat on him, you know, and feel the need to floor him and make him work hard to get up the hill, mountains. Washington State was beautiful. The little trip to Oregon was beautiful. Driving across the country was spectacular. I've now driven 70, 80, and 90 across the country, and they're all beautiful in their separate ways. I loved everything I saw, and at the same point, I know I missed so much stuff. You know, you can't hit everything you want to. I did learn that if I were to do it again, I would probably stop right before the Rockies and then set off the next morning real early when it's cool, because I was going through the mountains. It was pretty hot both ways I think when I was coming back, the high in Spokane, cities are all jangled up in my head. The high that day was supposed to be 97 degrees, and I'm driving up the Rockies, and it was apocalyptic with all the smoke from forest fires and stuff. But I had a really good trip. I'm really happy and proud with Eddie. Now I'm going to be back in the UP for a little bit, probably like half in the witness protection program kind of thing, because I don't know if I'm going to do many videos. I still got ways and ways of hours to use to edit more videos. But I've had a great trip. I'm having a great trip still. I'm excited about the rest of my trip. And I hope some of you out there enjoyed these videos, and that you too can do something similar. Do it your style, but take a long road trip like this. And then just always remember, the United States is huge. It's a big country. Going out, I had a day that was almost 11 hours, and I just can't do that with the cat. That was just too long for him. So coming back, I was about 9 hours a day, 400 or 500 miles in that range. Usually 4 to 4.5. So that worked out well for me. Try to get started good and early, beat the heat, and then kind of relax and wait for the next day. So that's all I got. Again, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a great and wonderful day. I am still sitting here. We've been sitting here forever. It's getting ridiculous. I think there might have been an accident or something. I don't know. I'm trying to stay patient. I see a tiny bit of movement, but not much. A truck mangled up on the back of a flatbed, a pickup truck, maybe that's what it was. Hope everybody's all right. I don't like being inconvenienced, but I hope everybody's all right. These roads, you know, sometimes you got people going slow and some people get impatient. You got to be careful. Saw an ambulance leave, but it didn't have lights on. Somebody lost the side view mirror. Oh. Somebody's Airstream is foobarred. Oh my. That was one mangled Airstream. Hope everybody's all right. Have a great and wonderful day. Gotta be careful out there on the roads when you're having vacations.